What is a values file in Helm, and how is it used? A values file, values.yaml, contains configuration options for the chart, which can override default settings. When installing or upgrading a release, you can pass a custom values file using F to apply specific settings. How do Helm charts manage application versions? Helm charts use a chart.yaml file that specifies both the application version and the chart version. The application version, app version, refers to the actual app, while the chart version tracks changes in the chart itself. Explain how Helm handles rollbacks in case of a failed deployment scenario. Helm maintains a revision history for each release. In case of failure, you can use the Helm rollback command to revert to a previous successful deployment. Helm stores these revisions in the cluster, so it can track what was changed and undo those changes. In Helm, how can you customize a chart for multiple environments? For example, dev, prod. You can use multiple values files, or a values.yaml file, with environment-specific overrides, such as values.dev.yaml and values.prod.yaml. During deployment, you pass the specific values file using F, allowing for different configurations per environment. How does Helm handle dependencies between charts? Helm uses a requirements.yaml file to declare dependencies between charts. When the chart is installed, Helm ensures that all dependencies are also installed, managing their versions and configurations. Compare Helm charts with Ansible playbooks for application deployment. Helm charts are specialized for Kubernetes and offer a templated approach for managing YAML configurations. Ansible playbooks, on the other hand, are more flexible and can be used to manage infrastructure outside Kubernetes as well. Explain how Helm templates work and provide an example scenario. Helm templates allow you to dynamically generate Kubernetes resource definitions based on input values. By using templating, you can reuse the same chart across different environments with minimal changes, reducing the risk of human error. How can you install a specific version of a Helm chart? To install a specific version of a chart, you use the version flag with the Helm install command. For example, Helm install my release stable /nginx version 1.2.3. What is the difference between Helm install and Helm upgrade install? Helm install is used to create a new release from a chart. If the release already exists, it will fail. Helm upgrade install, on the other hand, first tries to upgrade the release if it exists. What is Helm, and why is it used in Kubernetes deployments? Helm is a package manager for Kubernetes, simplifying application deployment and management by bundling configurations and dependencies into charts, which act like templates for easy reuse and version control. Explain what a Helm chart is. A Helm chart is a collection of YAML templates that describe Kubernetes resources. It includes metadata, configuration values, dependencies, and templates for services, deployments, and other resources. What command is used to install a Helm chart? The Helm install release name chart command installs a Helm chart. The release name is a unique identifier for the deployed application, and the chart specifies the application and its configuration. How do you upgrade an existing Helm release? To upgrade a release, you use the Helm upgrade release name chart command. This updates the application to a new version, applying any changes in the chart without affecting the running state unless necessary. What is the purpose command Helm test run, and when would you use it? Helm test run is a command used to test a Helm chart. It executes tests defined within the chart's test directory. You would use it after installing or upgrading a chart to ensure that all components are functional. How can you list all Helm releases in a Kubernetes cluster? The Helm list command lists all the Helm releases in the current namespace by default. How do you roll back a Helm release to a previous version? The Helm rollback release name revision command rolls back a release to a specified revision. Helm stores release history, allowing you to revert to a stable version in case of errors in newer releases. What is the difference between Helm and Customize? Helm is a templating engine with a package management system, while Customize allows you to manage Kubernetes configurations declaratively, without templates. Customize patches existing YAML files, instead of creating new ones. What command shows the status of a Helm release? The Helm status release name command shows the status of a specific Helm release, including details like revision, namespace, and the resources created or managed.